This is what happens when you get locked up in Rikers Island. Forget what you've seen in movies. The reality is far more intense. If you want more stories that mainstream media won't show you, subscribe right now. Rikers Island isn't just one prison. It's a massive jail complex floating on the East River between Queens and the Bronx. For most, the journey begins in a packed, windowless bus, often called the diesel therapy bus. The trip itself can take hours, even if you're just a few miles away. Once you arrive, the intake process begins. It's a long, confusing maze of paperwork, searches, and waiting. You're stripped of your personal belongings and given a standard-issue uniform. Your identity is reduced to a number. You might spend your first 24 hours or more in a holding cell, often called the bullpen, with dozens of other new arrivals, all crammed into a space designed for far fewer people. The housing units are a world of their own. Most inmates are pretrial detainees, meaning they haven't been convicted of a crime yet. They're waiting for their day in court, a process that can drag on for months, even years. The cells are small, concrete, and basic. A bed, a toilet, a small sink. That's it. Privacy is non-existent. The daily routine is strictly regimented. Wake-up calls are early. Meals are served at precise times. There are head counts throughout the day. Violence is a constant threat. Inmates have created their own social hierarchies and unspoken rules to survive. Conflicts can erupt over anything: a phone call, a commissary item, or a perceived sign of disrespect. Correction officers walk a tightrope, trying to maintain order in an environment that's always on the verge of chaos. But it's not all just lockdown and tension. There are programs, the limited, educational classes, religious services, and some recreational time in the yard, a concrete pen surrounded by high fences and razor wire. For many, these are the only brief escapes from the monotony and stress of daily life inside. Leaving Rikers is as disorienting as arriving. You're handed back your street clothes and a Metro card. You step out of the gates and back into the world, but you're not the same person who went in. The experience of Rikers Island, whether for a few days or a few years, leaves a permanent mark. This was just a glimpse into one of America's most notorious jails. There are countless more stories to tell. Follow for more.